What's up guys, welcome to another FIFA Ultimate Team video, and today EA have released the brand new Summer Heat Dynamic Duo Player SBCs, this time with the focus on Torino from Serie A, and the players on offer are Andrea Belotti, who is a 93 rated striker, and Simone Verdi, who is a 93 rated cam. They're around for just over 6 days and requires 2 squads to complete. So with that in mind, what we're going to do today is check out the in-game stats of both players, see how much the SBC costs to complete before finally talking about the best chem stars to use with these two players. So let's start off with Belotti and look at his work rates. He has the high attack with the high defense work rates, which is not the best for a striker. You're really looking for a high attacking work rate with either a medium or low defensive work rate. His skill moves of 3 stars are not great either, but his 5-star weak foot is brilliant. In terms of his attributes, his pace is okay with the acceleration and sprint speed of 92. In terms of his shooting stats, really nice across the board here, with the attack positioning of 99, finishing of 99, shot power of 95, long shots of 78, which isn't that great, volleys of 96 and penalties of 90. In terms of his passing stats, where it matters is he is okay, but the rest of them are a little bit poor. Vision of 81 is not bad, crossing of 56 isn't that great, free kick accuracy of 74 isn't the best, short pass of 90 is nice, long pass of 56 is pretty poor, and the curve of 85 is okay. In terms of his dribbling stats, he's very good. The agility of 95 is nice, balance, ball control and composure of 91s are good. His reactions of 92 are nice, and he's also got dribbling of 95 also. In terms of his defensive stats, he's not great here, but heading accuracy is very high at 98. But it's pretty worthless considering heading isn't the best thing within this game. And then physically as well, very nice stats here with the aggression of 95, strength of 94, stamina of 92 and jumping of 95. In terms of his traits, he contains the power header trait and outside the foot shot trait, which is a very nice trait to have indeed. Generally speaking, he is a very nice player indeed. He has a few minor drawbacks, one of which you can definitely fix through a chem star, but the other one with that 3-star skill moves is something that is a little bit troublesome. But like with all SBCs, to determine whether or not it's worth completing, we're going to have to see what is required in order to obtain this particular player. So the first squad required is an Italian player in an 83 rated squad with 50 chemistry, and you get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack in return. The next one is a Serie A player in an 85 rated squad with 50 chemistry, and you get a Prime Mix Players Pack in return. Generally speaking, that doesn't sound like it's going to be the worst value for coins ever, so that's a good start. Let's just check Footbin and see what it's currently coming in at right now, and as you can see, it's around about the 190k mark on PlayStation, a little bit less on Xbox, and quite expensive on PC, around about 240k coins. Generally speaking, for a player of his quality, that is very nice indeed. It is a bit disappointing that he has the 3-star skill moves, but the 5-star weak foot is exceptional, and generally speaking, he has some very nice stats indeed. Now, in terms of chem stars and the best ones to use with this particular player, I think my favourite will have to be an engine. The main reason for the engine is just to make his pace top tier in line with other strikers within the game, and also give him the advantage with his dribbling stats as well. He also gets a nice boost within his passing category too, and generally speaking, his shooting stats and physical stats are already at a level in which he is going to be very nice within game. So as you can see in the plus 10 chemistry position, his acceleration and sprint speed both go up to 97s, which is very nice indeed. In terms of his passing, the vision now goes up to an 86, with that crossing becoming a 61. Free kick accuracy goes up to an 84. Short passing becomes a 95, and long passing becomes a 66. In terms of his dribbling stats, agility, balance and dribbling all max out to 99s, which is very nice indeed. His reactions becomes a 97, with the ball control now going up to a 96. In terms of another chem style that I would use on this particular player, I probably use a Maestro on Belotti. This focuses more on the shooting, passing and dribbling stats in the areas that he's not very good at. So in terms of his shooting stats in the plus 10 chemistry position, you can see his shot power and volleys go up to a 99, with his long shots now becoming an 88. In terms of his passing stats, vision goes up to an 86, with free kick accuracy going up to an 84. His short passing goes up and maxes out to a 99, and his long passing becomes a 61. In terms of his dribbling stats, agility now becomes a 99 along with dribbling. His reactions go up to a 97 with ball control becoming a 96. In terms of any other chem stars I'd recommend, I don't really see any that will probably work just as good as the ones that I've recommended. While shooting, well, with a marksman, his shooting sees some nice boost to long shots as well as some nice physical boost. It seems like an unnecessary one, especially when his passing could do with some improvement. You also got the likes of Hawk as well, but again, doesn't really do enough for me to make it worth using as a chem star on this particular player. Overall, I really like this Belotti, but it'll be interesting to see what Verdi has to offer instead. So with that in mind, let's go and check him out as well. He has the work rates of high attack, medium defense, which is relatively alright. For a cam, I'm quite happy with that. Skill moves of 4 stars is very nice indeed. In terms of his weak foot, 5 stars is very, very good indeed. In terms of his attributes, he's got exceptional pace for a cam with the acceleration of 98, sprint speed of 95. In terms of his shooting stats, very nice across the board here too, with the attack positioning of 96, finishing of 85, shot power maxed out at 99, long shots of 98, volleys of 94 and penalties of 86. In terms of his passing stats, vision of 93 is great. His crossing of 95 is very nice. He's got an exceptional free kick accuracy stat of 97. His short passing of 91 is okay, and long passing of 88 is okay as well. His curve of 97 is very decent too. In terms of his dribbling stats, phenomenal. Agility and balance both maxed out to 99s is very, very nice indeed. His reactions of 90 is great. His ball control of 96 is very nice. The dribbling of 93 is very good, and his composure of 90 is brilliant too. Defensively speaking, he's not the best, so we skip past those. But in terms of his physicals, stamina of 95 is fantastic. His strength of 62 is a little low, along with his aggression of 65, unfortunately. In terms of traits, he only contains the flare trait, which is a nice trait to have, but seeing that he's got 3 CPU traits is a little bit upsetting. Generally speaking, this is a phenomenal player. He really, really is exceptional. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, and with those sort of attributes that you're looking at here, just looks very impressive. But again, it comes down to the price of this particular SBC. So let's check out the squads required. The first one is an Italian player in an 82 rated squad with 60 chemistry, and in return you get a premium mixed players pack. And then the next squad is a Serie A squad in an 86 rated squad with 50 chemistry, and in return you get a premium gold players pack. Again, generally speaking, that seems like it could be pretty decent value for the type of card that you are receiving. Let's just check on Footbin and see what it's saying. Yeah, so about 195k on PlayStation, a little bit more expensive on Xbox, but much more expensive, around the 240k mark on PC. I really like this card. Without even looking into the chem stars, I think he's an exceptional card and definitely worth doing at that particular price point. Even with just the assets in your club, if you can complete this particular one out of the 2, it would be a definite dub for you. Now, in terms of the chem stars to use with this particular guy, I think the first one that I would probably consider would be an Hawk. The main reason for the Hawk is that it gives him exceptional shooting stats. It gives him much needed boost to his physicals, as well as maxing out his pace to go along with those dribbling stats as well. So what you see here in a plus 10 chemistry position is his acceleration and sprint speed both max out to 99s. In terms of his shooting stats, positioning and volleys go to 99s. Finishing becomes a 90 with that penalties now a 96. In terms of his physicals, jumping becomes a 79, his strength becomes a 67, and his aggression goes up to a 75, which is much needed for this particular card. Another chem star I'd probably recommend is going to be a Marksman. The main reason for a Marksman is if you really want to improve some of his dribbling stats, as well as getting some big pushes within his shooting stats as well, and also receiving the physical ones too, because generally speaking his pace is already top tier for a cam, so maybe focusing on other areas might make him just that bit more exceptional. So in terms of his shooting stats, you can see that his positioning long shots and volleys all max out to 99s. His finishing goes up to a 95 with penalties becoming a 91. In terms of his dribbling stats, reactions is now a 95 with ball control becoming a 99 and dribbling becoming a 98. And in terms of his physicals, his aggression becomes a 70, the strength goes up to a 67 and his jumping becomes a 79, which is very, very nice indeed. In terms of another chem star, I'd probably look at adding onto this particular card. I would consider a Deadeye. Now the main reason for that Deadeye is just to improve his passing stats. He's already got the phenomenal dribbling stats and the phenomenal pace stats. However, while this doesn't improve his physicals, generally speaking, what you get in return is very, very nice. So what you see here is his positioning, finishing, long shots all max out to 99s with his penalties going to a 91. And from a passing aspect, vision, crossing, free kick accuracy, short passing and curve all max out to 99s, which is exceptionally good for this particular cam card. Generally speaking, guys, I really like the two SBCs that are on offer. I think they're at a reasonable value for the cards that you're getting in return. If you can complete both, then by all means do it, because I definitely think you'll have a lot of fun with these two cards. If there was one that I would prefer to do over the other, it would definitely be the Simone Verdi card. I think he's just brilliant and definitely worth the investment. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below. Let me know which one of these two cards you think is best, which one you're planning on completing. Also tell me the chem stars that you would prefer to use on these particular players. But until next time, please remember to like the video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll check you guys out. Laters.